What is sad end to Nigeria Olympic team. They are the under-23 Eagles crashing out from the under-23 AFCON that took place over there in Casablanca, Morocco. Welcoming you on the show, 360 Sport. On Trust CV, Adeni Aji-Shafe. We'll be starting on that particular story. Under-23 Eagles crash out in the Olympic race after loss to Guinea. They played their second encounter, the second leg over there in Casablanca, Morocco, and they lost about 2-0 to the Guinea team, the Junior Silly Stars of Guinea, showing their class against Nigeria under-23 team. So painful for the fact that back-to-back right now will not be going to the Olympics 2024, and also AFCON qualifiers under-23 right now. The boys are out. From the way it seems our boys are not really too ready for this particular competition. What's happening to Nigerian national teams? Things are not going too well right now. We just have to get their acts together and get better next time. Well, I have in the studio gentlemen Noel Sampson and also Emmanuel Fashemi. Good to have you guys.
Thanks for having us. Well, it's a very bitter loss for the under-23. You don't give, you cannot give what you don't have, and that is what we've seen. Salisu in question does not have the clout, does not have the pedigree, does not have the quality. He's tactically derailed. He doesn't have that tactical acumen to actually give us what we want. This is not the first time he will be actually making us to qualify for an event. Under Salisu Yusuf, we did not qualify for the Chan Nations Cup. Now we've lost that off the Olympics back-to-back. We were not there in 2020. In 2024, we will not be in Paris. Back-to-back losses. And if you look at it, this is a man who in question has some issues surrounding him before this particular time that we actually went to these qualifiers. He lost the Chan qualification right here in Abuja. That one we had to settle for a 2-2 draw against the Black Stars of the Black Starlets of Ghana right here in Abuja. We went on a penalty shootout and then we lost that completely. And I thought immediately after that NFF would have reviewed his contract and then look at the way forward. But they left this man there. Now he has taking us out of the Olympics. Back-to-back, we will not be going for Olympic football event, which is not good for our football.
Even the AFCON.
The AFCON will not be there. That is 3 straight events that will not be participating due to negligence of NFF and the inability and the incapacitated of Salisu Yusuf. This man, for me, I don't know for any other person out there, but if you look at it, if you look at his pedigree, Coach Salisu Yusuf does not have that tactical prowess to coach a team. Look at what he did with the Canopilas, the club side. Look at what he did in Enugu Rangers. So if we place all his stats side by side, then I don't think he's fit to coach any of the team. He should go back and learn more. He can go. This is a man who was assistant to Genetra. Will you tell me that he has not learned anything from Genetra? Even before then, at some point, he was an interim manager or interim coach of the Super Eagles when there was no coach. So does it mean that he has not learned anything at all? This is what we are saying. When you don't update your knowledge, we have a lot of coaches who can handle this under-23 team. We have Fidelis Lechuku there. We have Emmanuel Amunike there. We have Finidi George there. We have quality coaches who can even coach this team. So what are we waiting for? Now this man has done his worst by not making us to go to the Olympics. We cannot, because if you look at it, we have the players to actually do the job, but the tactical prowess of Coach Salisu Yusuf is in question. He should not be sitting there as a coach. I think if he's coming back from Guinea, then they should show him the exit door.
Well, let's hear from Noel, because it seems you are really angry right now. Let's see, you're smiling. You seem so, so happy.
I'm angered, but I have to smile because it's quite disappointing. The senior team supporting us. Now also the under-23, we think, okay, probably these guys will give us kind of high spirit. Also supporting us because it's so disappointing that we will not be participating at the Olympics next year, because I think apart from football activities, when we talk about the sprints, the track,
athletics,
we might not go that far because we have a kind of other countries have kind of
they have more
amazing
strengths,
exactly. But this football actually is something we have the hope of. Okay, Olympics, we watch Olympics, but now we are off the Olympics and also the under-23 AFCON stuff. So according to what Mr. Emmanuel said, we need to really, that's Salisu of a man has to go, and that's also true because from his pedigree, the Kano Pillars and Enugu Rangers or the previous club, he hasn't showed much what things which is. I don't know if he has a contract with NFF that I have to be coaching. Is he a must?
This is a man who relegated Kano Pillars. Kano Pillars went on relegation under him. For a team like Kano Pillars, how
giant of
MPFL. Now, if we want to place it side by side, what has Salisu Yusuf done for Nigerian football? What is his record? His record, if you look at it, okay, since last year till now, how many matches has Salisu Yusuf won as with under 23? None. He went and picked a draw with Ghana and then came back, lost to Ghana, came back and played a draw and lost that completely. That's a loss. I won't say it's a draw because we did not go to
that's just 1 point in 6 points.
So that's a big loss. Now the AFCON Nations Cup, where we are hoping that okay, if you get to the semi-final, the 4 semi-finalists are sure of going to
Olympics.
To the Olympics, and then with one slot you go and play qualifiers with any of the Oceanian team. Now we are not even going to get there. We are not even there. So what are we saying? Salisu Yusuf should leave Nigeria. If he wants to save his name, then he should honorably resign.
The issue what is wrong with NFF always appointing that man? Is it that is this giving them something or what? Because I understand why you keep appointing, sorry to use this word, failure every time. Why do you keep you have other people? You mentioned Dominique, a very good coach. What is he doing? I'm not sure he has a job for now. What is he doing?
He's in Zambia, I think Zambia, right?
Yes, he's in Zambia with the one club side. So
why can't you bring from Zambia to Nigeria?
We should look inward. We have coaches, good coaches back home here who can do this job. Not Salisu Yusuf. And to even say it all, because there is, according to Nigerian parlance, monkey hand. There's monkey hand inside his appointment. Because this man it was not even barely.
You are pointing to
it was not even barely a month when the whole bribery saga issue.
Yeah, when it was banned.
And immediately the next thing they gave this man appointment.
When he was out from the ban.
Out from the ban. Okay, look at Samson Siasa. Samson Siasa have been suffering ban, and nobody even
looked at him for once and
said, okay, let's help this guy. But this man is not a young man. I think he's 60-something years of age now, thereabout. Not even up to a month, and they appointed him as. What are we saying? NFF should wake up. If we really want to get it right, we should not see. There's no way politics can work with sports. It's not working. If you put politics in sport, definitely you are not going to get the kind of result you want.
Automatically, it seems he has a godfather in NFF because that should be the problem. Because I don't even have a godfather. You keep appointing someone on what he's not doing the right. You keep appointing. Then what are you? Then others like this, he has been out of job for something. Nobody even mentioned him. And this is one of the best hands we have in Nigeria so far.
Now, looking at Guinea, when they came to Abuja, you saw what they played against us. They went to play a stalemate. It was a goalless. And we got to Casablanca in Morocco. 2-0.
A neutral ground.
2-0. Somebody now asked a question. What if we had traveled to Guinea? Then Conakry would have been like 4-0 in Conakry.
Nigeria.
If the match they played here in Abuja, you had all the chances in this world.
Look at the performance here.
To win that game.
It was as if they were even afraid
to attack, and the chances they got, they were not even taking them. As in, chances were coming, the strikers were. You were busy playing a 4-4-2. Who is still playing 4-4-2 formation? These days you play attacking football. 4-3-3. Everything is attack. Even the 4 defenders, your left and right wing back are always supporting the attack.
3-4-3.
Moving up front. If you want to do that, you play 3-4-3, choke the midfield.
Yes.
Then the attack, the midfielders help the attack. So who is playing 4-4-2 these days? If you want to change to a 4-4-2 formation, it is when you are out of ideas, or maybe when the team
you are leading.
Then you come back to to as in make sure your defense is covered. You change to 4-4-2 formation, but you start with the 4-3-3 formation. Nobody plays. See, Coach Salisu Yusuf can't even coach a secondary school team.
Seriously?
Yes.
Well, we've been talking concerning that performance from Nigerian team, the under 23 teams right now. Well, they didn't do well at all over there in Casablanca, Morocco. A neutral ground, and we were defeated by 2-0 from Guinea under 23 team. Recently, we saw what happened to the Super Eagles. We lost the first match, the first leg here in Abuja by a lone goal before we get the second leg a win for us via penalty. Right now, what's wrong with Nigerian teams? Especially the male teams are really not doing well when they want to compare with the ladies. But now we are not even comparing the two. We are looking at the under 23 teams, Coach Salisu Yusuf, and also the fact that the players seem not to be hungry at all. They were not, because if they were hungry, the first leg that you play a stalemate. No goal was scored in Abuja. Then you travel to a neutral ground, not Guinea's home, not Nigeria's home, Morocco. You ought to come out, play your game. They played that. I think the second goal came out during 60-something minutes or 61 or thereabout. The second goal. So if you defend or play goalless from the first blow of the whistle till 60-something minutes before they consider that first goal, what happened? That you lost focus and you considered 2 goals before you between 60 to 90. 2 goals were scored, and Guinea now. They were able to use that opportunity. They scored the first one. You couldn't defend it. The second one came again. Then what do you expect the referee to do?
He has no much to perform.
The thing is, you mentioned it. There was no hunger in the players, and the reason being that the coach who is coaching them himself does not even have that hunger, does not even have the ideas. If you look at the body language of Coach Salisu Yusuf, even from the first leg here, let's just go and play. He just put players there. We tried not even. There's no impute.
But there was the players themselves looks very heavy. Look at them. They look like they are not even ready for this.
Are you telling me these are the best under 20 players you have in Nigeria so far?
They were peaked, right? They were peaked. Look at the way they are. Just look at, if you are looking at the team.
No challenge.
Anyway, that English is
No, seriously, the players, see, they say when the head is sick, every other part of the body will follow. Now, when the coach himself is not even, he does not even know what to do. What is he telling the players? A coach who does not, to me, Salisu Yusuf does not even have any tactical prowess, because now coaches have advanced. Well, as in, if you look at it now, coaches have gone past the level of where Coach Salisu Yusuf is, because I don't think this man even goes for coaching courses or even update his knowledge frequently. As a coach, you need to follow the trend. You need to follow the new trend. What is obtainable now? What are people doing? Okay, at some point, people were complaining that Mourinho, let me use Mourinho as an example, that he plays defensive football. This man plays defensive football and gets results. Then immediately he started trying to play, okay, the tiki-taka style. Let me play there. He started losing, but the man went back. Okay, how can I add this one to my defensive style? The man sat down, thought of new ways, and added it to it. Look at what he did with Roma, winning the Europa Conference League. A coach who has won everything in European football. So look at Salisu. Salisu should leave Nigerian football alone. He does not have anything to offer. He should go back, then go and learn more, and come back. You have been an assistant to Genetra. You have been an assistant to some of the coaches in the land. Does that mean you did not even learn anything from these coaches? What are we saying? Okay, you pick these players. Don't you even know their what? You did not even check or read about their profile, know know what they can do before picking them. We have players in MPFL, we have players in NLM who can beat this Guinea home and away. They will go to Morocco and get us 3 goals. Okay, you could not defend and end it on a draw, then go to penalty shootout. Whoever wins, we know, okay, penalty is a lock, anybody can win it. But you did not do that. Consider 2 goals and away, and look at the body language as if nothing happened.
Point of correction, you should not leave Nigeria alone. NFF should leave him alone. Because it seems they keep calling him.
If NFF call him, he should say no.
He can't say
you
no.
Have
he wants to work.
There's freedom of speech. You can. They say what you will not eat. Don't even put it in your mouth.
He wants to work, so
no.
he can't say no.
He has that at least. I don't, if you say no to somebody, they will not kill you. In my place, they say they don't used to kill somebody where he's talking. At least you must first of all move before they kill you. So
is he willing to say no?
He can say no now. Look at the shame
it?
he brought to us. Back to back. Well, now no Chan. No AFCON, no Olympics. What are we saying? Because Salisu Yusuf should just carry his bag and go back to Kano and sit there.
Is it remorseful? Something else?
My good. Anyway, we've been talking about the under-23 team there. Really, it's very painful looking at the way we play football right now. National teams, something is wrong somewhere. We are not getting it right now because under-23 just being ousted by Guinea in Morocco there. Well, looking at other results let's look at AFCON. Matches we're playing AFCON, that's for the senior players. Now, let's look at the result across Africa as we quickly give you the result there. Well, Eswatini lost against Cape Verde in that particular encounter there. Cameroon. Namibia defeated Cameroon 2-1. Good one for Namibia, the way Guinea-Bissau shocked Nigeria. So Namibia also shocked Cameroon there. Malawi 0, Egypt 4, Botswana 2. You have Equatorial Guinea 3. Tanzania lost against Uganda. Mali lost against the Gambia. What a way to go. Well, Liberia lost against South Africa 2-1 there. Mozambique also, Senegal defeating them 1-0. Togo 1-1 against Burkina Faso. Cote d'Ivoire defeated Comoros. Libya, Tunisia ended 1 in favor of Tunisia, and we have Mauritania playing 1-0 draw against DR Congo. Now, I will pick out some of these results just the way we're shocked here in Nigeria. Look at Cameroon. They lost against Namibia.
The funny, I think that result, though I was expecting it, because when I was actually watching that game yesterday, when I was seeing the game, and I told my friend that we're sitting together that Cameroon is going to lose this game. Just barely, how many days ago, they played at a draw, and then the reverse fixture 2-1. And now Namibia is sitting comfortably on the group with 5 points. Cameroon on, I think Cameroon with 4 points, following them closely. And yesterday, if you look at the body language if you look at that game, though everything, Namibia wanted it more than Cameroon. Well, we can say, okay, because they are 3 in that group, they are 3 in the group, Cameroon can't. But Cameroon, as in, when it comes to Cameroon, they are giant of football in Africa. Losing to in Namibia, a very
a nation that is not seriously.
It's not even.
We normally say there are no minnows anymore in football, but there are still some countries that they are not football oriented.
Exactly.
Like that. Namibia, I think the only I still remember Fredericks. Franklin Fredericks made them popular through his running, the way he was running for them that time.
That athletics, not football.
So for Namibia to defeat Cameroon, that shows that really something is wrong.
It seems other countries are now, when it comes, it seems football now is like the general language for everybody. So even countries that are not football-like countries are now waking up that yes, if
we can do this.
They are not having 2 heads now. They have one. You have 1 head. The same blood flows in us. So why won't we?
Let's go back to that result and see, look at those surprise results in that particular AFCON there. See, talking about the result, you look at Mauritania, DR Congo, it ended 1-1.
Surprising.
Then you look at another one, Gambia beating Mali. The Gambia.
No, for Gambia, I think there's something working for them now. They have woken up. If you look at the cadets,
but it's just like Guinea-Bissau beating Nigeria.
Exactly.
Like that's the way it is for Mali.
Beating
Gambia, Mali losing against the Gambia.
Yes,
that's the way it is. The way it happened to us.
We saw what Gambia did in the Nations Cup when after how many years when they qualified, and we saw their exploit. And they are not resting on their oars. Look at the under 20 team. Look at their performances. Look at what they did in the under 20 AFCON. So that's to tell you that these guys have gone out. Okay, what can we do to revive our football? What can we do to rub shoulders with the big boys in Africa? And that is what we are doing. Now look at Morocco. Morocco now is far ahead of everything. Morocco, Senegal in Africa. Cote d'Ivoire, they were there before. Now they are going down a bit. Cameroon.
Exactly.
Cameroon has the same problem like Nigeria because we are on the same boat right now. but in a way, they are still better off than us because you see when they go to competition, they do all they can to they don't bow out of competition as easily or in a manner that their fans will be angry. But look at Nigeria. What are we offering? Look at Salisu Yusuf now has brought shame to Nigerians. We did not go to Tokyo 2020. At least that should have ringed a bell in Salisu Yusuf head that okay, this country did not go to Tokyo 2020 football aspect. Now we need to go there. But he didn't give us what we want.
Well, it's so painful looking at how we have been ousted from this particular competition there. The AFCON qualifier under 23, Nigeria is actually out. For the result of those matches played across Africa, a big one there for Namibia to beat Cameroon. You look at it, surprise. And also looking at Mali losing against the Gambia there. Well, before we wrap it up quickly, let's talk about the NBA. For those who love basketball, some games were played earlier today in America. Let's quickly look at those top performers. JC Tatum did well for Boston Celtics there. He was able to get 28 points and a 9 rebound, while Porzingis of Washington Wizards scored 32 points, 13 rebound in that result, where Boston lost against Washington Wizards 111 to 130. See, looking at the result there, you have Cleveland Cavaliers against Atlanta Hawks 118 to 120, 2 points just between the two teams. You have Donovan Mitchell there for Cleveland Cavaliers, 44 points. Murray got 29 points for Atlanta Hawks. Miami Heat still 92 points. They lost against the Toronto Raptors of Canada in that particular game, 106. Good one for Toronto Raptors, where the man of the moment, Barnes, got 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 12 assists, as Hero scored 33 points for Miami Heat. Orlando Magic, the Magic went down. They lost against Memphis Grizzlies, 108 to 113 in points in that particular game. They are talking about the Orlando Magic versus Memphis Grizzlies there. Well, quickly look at Charlotte Hornets, 137, 3 points higher or better than Oklahoma City Thunder in that particular game there. You have Giddy scoring 31 points, 10 rebound, and having 9 assists, as another player talking about Ingram did well for New Orleans, although they lost out against Golden State Warriors, who scored 120 against New Orleans Pelicans 109. Stephen Curry got in 39 points, 8 rebound and 8 assists, despite the fact that Ingram was able to score 26 points, 8 rebound and 7 assists in those games as it went down in the NBA regular result. Just giving you update concerning basketball games that went down over there in the NBA. Quickly, Manchester United are preparing to make a move of £60 million for 80 million bid for Tottenham forward Harry Kane. They are ready to go for him, 80 million.
Well, 80 million for Harry Kane is not bad. 80 million for him is also bad. Look at his age. Well, can he play up to 10 years with Manchester United? No. Can he play up to 5 years with Manchester United? No. He's 29 this year. So if you look at the number of years he has, it should not be more than 3-4 years for normal football age, except he wants to be like Ronaldo or this man Ibrahimovic, or the oldest footballer we have right now who is playing his trade in the Japanese in Portugal. So, but overall, I think that price is okay. But in a way, he should. I think Manchester United should review that amount, and then if he wants to win trophy, then he should leave that now.
And this story is coming to you, Noel Sampson. Looking at the player, Mason Mount of Chelsea. Right now, Bayern Munich are ready to come for him. I know they have Thomas Tuchel now. That's the story we're looking at.
Seriously, Mason Mount leaving Chelsea is really, if I were to be among Chelsea board, I won't allow Mason Mount to go, because he has been in Chelsea he has been in Chelsea at the age of 4.
And he has been doing so well.
Why? I don't know what but he said he wants to chip off his salary. Give it to him. This guy is good. He performs well. Why now let him, this guy go? Going to meet Tuchel in Bayern Munich now.
I'm sure he's not taking Bayern to actually snap him up.
I don't know. I'm really disappointed.
It's going to be a good move for him if he goes to Bayern Munich, because some of the English players that went to play in German Bundesliga actually did well. The likes of Wolverhampton Graves, who came back to Manchester United. So it's a good move for Mason Mount. He should leave Chelsea if he really wants to play very well, enjoy football. Because
he's enjoying. He has the Premier League. He has the Champions League. So he's enjoying his game in Chelsea.
He has won.
So why he should go and enjoy what again? What is
some of the
how competitive is German League?
He wants to win German Bundesliga.
So he should go.
He should forget it and come away.
I will tell Mason Mount he should go and.
I will tell him he should stay and enjoy the fruit of his labor. He has labored last long
particular argument coming from both of them. Well, Samson and Emmanuel Fashemi. Thanks so much, guys.
That's
pleasure,
man.
Well, I'm Adeni Jishafe. So painful. Under 23, they are out of this particular competition. Olympic race out there. Well, that's 360 Sport on Trust TV. Thanks for watching.